In this task, we will see how to work in Python with files, how to read them, even how to write results to a given file. And also we'll get familiar with another data structure in Python, that's the dictionaries. We have worked so far with lists, and now we will see this with dictionaries. The goal in the task is to print the relative frequencies of all the characters found in the file text.txt. We should ignore the case of the characters that are letters. So for that purpose, we created this file. I don't know if I'll be able to see its, yeah, we'll be able to see its content over here. 5 paragraphs random generated with lorem ipsum data. And we want to print on the screen the frequency of each character, regardless of the case of the character. That would be the goal. So first, let's open this file. In order to open a file, we can use this syntax with open. Here we put the path towards the file text.txt. It's in the root folder over here. But if it has a more complicated path, you should write it with the absolute path. And also here we need to specify what are we going to do with the file. In our case, we're going to just read from the file. So we will just put R over here. Then we specify the name of the file, for example, something like this. Let's now print, let's see which are the possibilities that the methods that the file is giving is allowing us to do. So let's for example, we can use this file dot read lines. So this will give us a list of all the lines in the file. In our case, we'll have a list of 5 elements. Let's take a look on it. Because we have 5 paragraphs in the file, read lines, sorry, this will just read the first line. Here it is. So let's just put them in a for loop for line in read lines, so we can see the distinction that we have 5 lines over here. They will be all printed in different lines over here. So for this goal now, what we have to do, the task requires us to ignore the case of the character. So what we will do is actually we will convert this whole um, line into lowercase. There it is. So all of the alphabet letters are now lowercase over here. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to iterate character by character in each of the lines of the file. So for character in the line to lower, we are going to do the math calculation. So now for this, we definitely need the dictionary. So we will create a dictionary named result over here. We can do it this way or writing dict like this. And we will do the following. So if the character is found in the result dictionary, that means that the character has previously occurred in the text. And that means that we should just increment the frequency of that character by 1. If the character hasn't been found yet, that means that this is the exactly first occurrence of that character in the text, and we should put a value to the character in the dictionary of 1, because it's the first occurrence and it has occurred only once so far. Let's now print this result. We'll get it as a dictionary. There it is. But let's make it more nicer. So let's print key value parts. So you can iterate through each key and each value of this dictionary with help of the items method in the dictionary. And let's print, for example, something like this. This is the, let's give it more descriptive name, character, and this is its frequency. So the character car has occurred frequency times in the text. Let's take a look what will happen. And here it is. We can see even we can see that it even detects the empty space, the new lines over here, because we have 5 paragraphs. So the enter key was pressed 5 times, and also even the spaces are detected over here, the commas, the periods, etc., etc. Well, this is not the relative frequency. This is just a frequency in count. What we should do is each of these numbers here, they should be divided with the total number of characters in the file. How can we do that? So how can we get the total length of the file? Very easily. We can get a sum of all of these values. So we can get a sum of the values of the dictionary. So total length will be equal to the sum of the values from the result dictionary. Then we will iterate the keys in the dictionary, and for each of them we will change its values in such way that the current value will be just divided with the total length. So result of character will be divided with the total length. Let's see what will happen now. Values over here. A typo. Error. Total length. Maybe. Oh, it's not. It shouldn't be items. It's keys over here. We are iterating the keys, and here we have them. Here we have them as such. Next thing we can do is we can actually sort this dictionary. We can sort it by the value in descending order. So I want to have the most frequent character first, then the second, then the third, and etc. etc. We will just call the sorted method. The sorted method, it's expecting 3 arguments, or at least one. The iterable that we want to sort, that's in our case the items of the dictionary. So result dot items. Then the key of the sorting. So this means by which value it is going to sort the values, and this will be a lambda function, where for each item we are going to take the value. That's why x of 1 we are writing over here. And in our case, we want the sorting to be in a reverse order, in descending, so it will be true over here. Let's take a look if this has worked. Yeah, actually, here is the result. But um, as a list of items, as you can see. So this is a list of tuples over here. So if we want to make it into a dictionary again, we can make it with comprehension. So the result will be equal to give it a try. This should be like this. And I think we now we don't have a print. Let's get this print over here. So let's get the print after the recreation, after sorting of the result. And here it is. So the frequency, the relative frequencies of the characters now are printed in descending order, starting from the highest frequency, that's the empty space, then of course the E, I, and A letters, etc., etc. We can now it would be interesting to put this result into another file. So for that purpose, first we are going to have to close. We're going to have to actually open a new file. So we will open a new file named result.txt, and this would be with write permission, so W over here as output file. So we will indent this, and instead of print to the screen, now we will do output file dot write. Let's give it a try. And it has worked. Let's see if the file can be located over here. Here it is, result.txt. And the results are printed here, but also they need a new line. Let's execute again, because otherwise they're just concatenated. Probably should reload. Here they are.